thought. But I mean, they don't know what you talk about. But I mean, they don't know what you talk about.
I wasn't thinking anything about the keys. I did, you know, I put the keys in. I did, you know, I wanted, you know, I'm talking to these people. I've been talking to them, but I mean, I like you. I mean, I guess I started off with you, but that's not the way it worked.
Yeah. And for me, like, I obviously feel like I'm on the outside of a big group, you know? There's you, Keisha, Dan, and Memphis, I feel like.
Well, you know, I like Keisha. Come on. No, but I like you, too.
No, I know that. I know that. And there's four of you, and then there's me, and then Jerry can attach to here. Do you know what I mean? So I'm basically just, like, flying in the wind, and, you know, anybody's going to just say whatever they want to say to me, get me all riled up.
Well, I'll be honest with you. I don't know if I told you this before, but that's the reason that April went up. And I put the Colonel up because, listen, I've always voiced my opinion about him. He gets on my nerves.
Yeah.
Okay?
Mine too. Mine too. And him going around saying stuff and acting like he's safe, I don't like that, because if you're on the block or whatever, it doesn't matter if people are telling you you're safe. You shouldn't be going around telling people that stuff. You know what I mean?
He's an idiot.
And he hasn't said one word to me. He hasn't asked me for his vote. He hasn't asked me what I'm going to do. He hasn't asked me anything, which I think is very strange for anybody to be in the block not to ask me for a vote, or not to ask me what I'm thinking about doing.
But April hasn't asked Keisha.
Strange. I don't know. I have no idea. I only know what people ask me, you know, because...
Well... Our reason I call you up here, too, is, you know, I talk to Keisha. Sometimes we talk together. Because these guys, man, I'm telling you, that when they start, you know, gearing up, you know?
I know. That's why it's like, we got to be careful, because I think that there's, you know, that people are trying to stir stuff up. You know, I couldn't even sleep last night because I got to sleep fine, but I kept waking up because I was just like, thinking just a lot of stuff, like, you know, you entrust people with stuff that you say, and you don't know if they're going to keep it to themselves, or they're going to use it against you, or, you know, it's like I haven't really opened up to a lot of people in this house, so I get scared when I take that step.
I talked to Keisha about you, like, in other words, telling her about the girls and stuff like that, but those assholes out there can never say I talked about you.
No, they never have. It's just stuff that you think.
They better never.
It's just stuff that you think, because it's like I said, I've kept a lot of stuff to myself. And I'm just like, you know, I hope I made the right, you know, I hope I made the right step in entrusting people, you know, because it's scary, because you just don't know if they're going to turn around and use it against you, you know. So it's like, it's just scary when you're there by yourself. I mean, you have Keisha. I don't have anybody, you know. So it's just scary. It's scary to be, like, thrown out there, and everybody's telling you that everybody wants to get you out, and everybody likes you, and they want you out. And
who wants to get you out? Because we don't. Keisha
no. I'm just saying that's, you know, a lot of people say that, you know. A lot of people just talk, you know, I'm sure you're going to go up next week. Well, the only person that would be
Colonel.
I'm sure that you're going to go up next week, or, you know, you're a big threat, Michelle, and everybody likes you, Michelle, and, you know, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like... You know,
and I would imagine a lot of people may think they wouldn't win against you, even the guys, right?
So I don't know what to think right now, you know, because it's like...
No, I wanted to call you up here because, I mean, I know you see, Keisha and I talk, and then I said, well, you know...
Because I know Dan comes up here a lot, too.
Yeah, Dan, he's sort of like, you know, how can I say it? Dan's like this. Dan, you're not really...
Sure about him.
No, he's like on the fence. You don't know which way he's going to go.
Yeah.
So, you know, that could be the strategy of his game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, I mean, no, I like you. You've never done anything to me, so...
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's just...
you know, I want the girls to kind of stay together.
Yeah. Well, for me, I feel like there's like a group of four, and then there's other... You know what I mean?
That's going to change.
Like that's what I feel. I mean...
Because, you know, after this had a household, things are going to really change.
Yeah, definitely.
Because the game's really going to change.
Yeah, I definitely
Right?
agree with that. I definitely agree with that. And I don't know. It's just to me like I feel like once again I'm on the outside looking in, you know, and it's like because I even said I'm like, where
Well, I
is
don't talk to
everybody?
everybody a lot.
Huh?
I mean, I don't talk to everybody. Memphis, he doesn't really talk that much. That's why I asked him to come up here. You know, just to see.
What, yesterday or today?
No, today.
Oh,
Because I never know what's going on with Memphis.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Just when we in here, you know.
Well, it's just like, you know, like especially since like last week, how the guys have now like are in your room. You know what I mean? It's just weird how both of them went from different bedrooms and now they're in the same bedroom and it's like one bedroom now. It's just, you know, it makes you think like, okay,
Well, they went in that room.
yeah, you know, it's just
They'd only come up here because I'm HOH.
no, I mean the room downstairs.
And
You know, one went from, you know, and then they say, oh, I feel bad that Jerry's by himself. Well, one left his room, and the other one, I haven't been even in the bedroom with Memphis for 2 weeks because I had a household the week before, and then when I went down this week, he went into the other room. So it's just, you know, it makes you kind of think like, okay, what's going on where, you know, now they're all in one bedroom, and it just makes you think that like you guys are in a 4-person alliance or something, you know. And I think that's
I mean,
just,
if April's leaving tomorrow, I mean, you don't know what these people are going to do.
yeah. Yeah, I don't know, but I mean, today, like, I was just laying there, and she knows that she's leaving because I heard her say, I hope Julie asks me, like, something, I don't know, something about something, and she's like, you know, I wonder, oh, no, she was actually going, I wonder what Julie's going to ask me on the early show. Sounded like she knows that she's going. That's why I'm like, okay. You know, I just like sit back and I observe a lot and I hear a lot. That's a lot of the things I do. And it sounds like she thinks she's going home. Like she knows she's going home. She's talking about what she's going to say in the early show. That's why, you know, and then it was yesterday when I was in the bedroom, I was trying to go to sleep. April and Ali were talking about what she's going to wear for the show when she leaves and stuff like that. And I know they had just finished talking to Jerry. So I just kind of put 2 and 2 together and assumed that Jerry's obviously saying something to her. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Because Jerry could be like that. He can definitely say a lot. He's got a lot coming out of his mouth, though he's weak and everything.
Well, I'll be honest with you. That's what I'm telling you. The reason I put her up is I told her. I was dead straight with it. And I'll be honest with you. I wasn't putting you up. And the only thing is, I mean, if I have to look at it, when she beat you in the endurance thing up there, I said, because, you know, I'm thinking Michelle's going to beat her.
Yeah, I honestly...
I mean, I freaked.
I was up there longer than I could. Like, honestly...
That I know about you.
I really hurt myself, like my fingers and stuff. I didn't think I was going to get the feeling back in my fingers. Because, I mean, I'm so much taller than her, and I got over 30 pounds on her. That was a
minus for you.
Yeah, that was supposed to be for the tiniest person in the house.
I did ask her about her hands the next day.
And she said it didn't hurt at all.
And when she told me that, I'm thinking, this girl is like a beast.
She said it didn't even hurt her at all. Even when she jumped off, my hands were like this for like 20 minutes. I couldn't even move them. You know? So it was just like, I think every competition is for one person. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, is meant for one person.
Well, she had the advantage because I'm thinking, I don't even know.
I'm 6 inches taller now with 30 pounds on her. Think about leading like this, okay, with a bar, and there's somebody just like this. I mean, if anybody in the house could have taken her, it would have been you.
No, I don't.
If you didn't turn, I'm telling you, you would have been up there.
I couldn't stay up there like that.
You didn't think so?
No. I was thinking y'all might, start getting, what you call it then, but not an hour later.